We are the amigos de Bolsa Chica. We were formed in 1976 to be the protector and become the organization that would help get the restoration completed and guard the place, so to speak, into the future.
My name is Karen McReynolds. I'm a docent here at Bolsa Chica and very happy to be able to share a little bit specifically about the birds, but more broadly just about what a wonderful place Bolsa Chica here is. At the end of every month, Amigos de Bolsa Chica does public tours, and today is a public tour day, and I got to talk about birds. So we're out here under the cool coastal fog, listening to the sounds of the terns. In the summer, Bolsa Chica is a huge home for terns. There's one tern, Forster's tern, that's here year-round, but in the summer, 4 additional terns come here to nest. And it's a lovely place to be in June and July because the place is just noisy with the sound of nesting terns. On Tern Island down the way here, we have least terns, elegant, Forsters, and royal terns that nest. We also have black skimmers, which are a variety of tern. It's just a lovely place for these creatures this time of year. Let's see, what else is there to say about birds? Bolsa Chica, there's lots and lots to say about birds. Bolsa Chica is right on the Pacific Flyway, and particularly in Southern California, so much of the wetlands have been paved, turned into condominiums like Bolsa Chica almost was some 40 years ago, that the places where migratory birds can stop and rest have really been reduced in number. So that's a real important feature of Bolsa Chica, particularly during the spring and fall migration. It's just like a rest stop off of Interstate 5 is for humans. A place to pull over, get some food, use the bathroom, rest a little bit. Bolsa Chica is a rest stop on the Pacific Flyway for so many bird species. But think about it. They really need to rest more than we do when we're just driving up the highway because they don't have an engine. Their wings are the way that they get around. So they literally stop and rest and feed and then continue moving south or north depending on the season. Now, July 1, most of the birds that we see here are actively breeding. So Bolsa Chica is a great breeding place for a number of species of birds. Probably best known would be the terns and the snowy plover, some of the endangered species, but a number of other organisms as well live here year-round. There are a number of migratory species that pass through. Of course, spring and fall are the migrating season times. In the fall, we'll see a number of ducks here. Really not so many ducks at Bolsa Chica now. The most well-known migrants that come here to nest are the terns, like I mentioned earlier. There's one tern that's here year-round, but 5 species of terns total that nest here, and 4 of them come in the summer specifically to nest here. The least tern is an endangered species, the smallest of the terns, quite small, only about 9 inches long. They're easy to tell because they are so small. They nest, like most of these terns, just in the sand, just in the ground. On the ground, so it's very easy for them to be eaten by things like coyotes and foxes, raccoons, even feral cats. Cats are a terrible predator for birds. So the Tern Island area down here, set aside specifically for terns, nesting is a great place that permits them to nest more or less without interference from predators. The snowy plovers also are an endangered species that nest here, that also nest on the ground, which makes it difficult for them. Again, any of the ground predators can come and clean out eggs or nestlings easily, so we've got some areas set aside for them. There's even a nonprofit that's all about watching the snowy plovers and documenting where their nests are and keeping track of predators, that kind of thing. Bolsa Chica is set aside. This is an ecological reserve. It really truly is for the birds. No dogs are allowed here. No bicyclists allowed here. It's a place that so much of Southern California, almost all of Southern California, is for people. Bolsa Chica is a place that is literally for the birds, and it's a blessing to be able to be part of it and come here and enjoy the birds myself.
I got to see a Ridgeways rail for the very first time. That was a big deal for me. I've come here several times, tried to find them, spent several hours, didn't find it, finally found it. So it's a great day. These birds are endangered. They're really rare. They weren't here initially. They've come from other places because this place has been restored, and it's still in the process of being restored. So I'm like many other people that come here to see birds and other wildlife, and I've had a great day.
I am traveling from North California Bay Area to Catalina Island, and I decided to stop here for a couple of days just for birding. And I never been here before. I accidentally see these incredible birds, and I come in a little bit late, but so far I see terns. Plenty of terns. They are breeding on the grass, and I saw babies with terns. And I also see the huge white pelicans, and also there's a lot of marine mammals underneath the water, which is fascinating. And I also see the rare, I think it's rare, yeah, R-A-I-L. I hope I pronounce it right. And this is beautiful place and nice weather. As I would say, one of my top list place to come back again.